Welcome back. As we promised, we are going to start witnessing the celebrations which are going to take place during the coming period as Egypt celebrates the bicentenary of the decipherment of the ancient Egyptian hieroglyphic language, the creation of Egyptology. To shed more light on the Rosetta Stone or Rosetta Stela, we are going to ask our dear guest live via phone, which is correct. Well, to shed more light on the important issue and to celebrate with him, we are very much delighted to have with us via phone Mr. Ahmed Nour, our Egyptologist and researcher. Thank you very much for being with us, sir.
Thank you. Good morning, Nermeen. Good morning.
First, before going into more details, is it Rosetta Stela or Rosetta Stone?
We can say better Rosetta Stone because it is famous by this name, but originally is a stela that they already made in 196 BC. So both will be correct name, but preferred usually to say Rosetta Stone.
Let's go back in time and try to know how was the discovery. I mean, it was not, of course, that easy, but there is a story behind it.
Yeah, because it is fortunately that they found this stone in Rosetta or Rashid nowadays, city of Al-Buhaira in 1799, while they were cleaning around the citadel of Saint Julien near to this area. The soldier of Napoleon found it in this place. So they found it luckily, but they didn't make excavation to find the stone, or no, it is in July 1799 when the stone was found at the city of Rashid or Rosetta in Al-Buhaira, the governorate of Al-Buhaira, by Borchard, the French soldier, one of the soldiers of Napoleon invasion of Egypt from 1798 till 1801. So they found this stone, and the stone was officially turned to the British Museum in after the Treaty of Alexandria in 1801. Then descended into the British Museum in 1802 under the registration number BMEA 24. So the story also to find, because it was found by a French soldier, and then after the Treaty of Alexandria went to a British Museum, and also after many years and after many studies, Saint Francois Champollion, the French, was able by the end in 1882 to give us a solution, and also to decipher the ancient Egyptian language in 1822.
And because of this, we decided to start with Egyptology. Then, I mean, this science only was founded and this year, and it was the turning point of our Egyptian modern history with solving the code with what Champollion did.
Really, this is the beginning, because without this discovery and without this stela or Rosetta Stone, it was the beginning to study our ancient Egyptian language. I want to say that we have to say ancient Egyptian language, not the hieroglyphic language, because hieroglyphic is not language, it's a line. We have
one of the dialects. This was my coming question. What was discovered, or what was translated, or what was decoded Was it the main language, or how we know that there are many languages or many dialects coming from the mother tongue of ancient Egyptians?
This is, we speak about Rosetta Stone. So we have to mention also that Rosetta Stone was made of black basalt stone, and it has about 113 centimeter height and about 75 centimeter wide, and it lost a part from the top and the bottom. It contains a text from the period of Ptolemy V, around 196 BC, that the high priests of Memphis wrote this text for the king, to thank for the king Ptolemy V for exmitting them from some taxes, and also allocating some land to the temple of God Betah at Memphis. So they made this stela to say thanks for Ptolemy V. And then the text was written in 3 lines. Hieroglyphic in the beginning. This is the ancient, or one of the famous ancient Egyptian language. And the second register was written in Demotic. This is the public line of ancient Egyptian language. And the third part was written in Greek language. So the truth that not only Champollion, but they were great effort by many scholars before Champollion, who tried to decipher
Let's
the
say
ancient...
that Champollion started the long journey, and he made the first step, and many other scholars followed suit and continued with it. But let's now know how...
No. I want to say that there are many before him, and they
Before
reached
him
to
too,
a result.
okay.
We have many names, Arabian, Egyptian, and the foreign also, who tried to compare the cartouche on the name of Ptolemy V and the other name in hieroglyphic and in Greek, like Thomas Young. You know that he compared the name first, and also he said that this is the name of the king inside the cartouche, and started to compare the name of Ptolemy, which was written in hieroglyphic and Greek, and made the same thing in obelisk in Philae temple that they found in 1815 at Philae, to compare between the letter. And after that, Champollion was studying, and he reached to the result in 1822. So this is many efforts also before Champollion that he reached to this result by the end, after he worked 20 years.
How we can celebrate this very important occasion? I mean, should it be campaigns on social media? I mean, and also the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities announced that a lot of events are going to take place to celebrate whether the founding of Egyptology or the discovery of the Rosetta Stone. In your opinion, what should be done, I mean, on the ground?
If you would like to celebrate in each governorate, the most important piece that they found in this governorate, like Rosetta Stone, belongs to the governorate of Al Buhaira, for example. If you like to make it for celebration for the Egyptian and the Egyptian tourism, so we and also to know and each governorate to know something about the history of this governorate, so we can make it and we can celebrate in the same place where they discovered, and to give more information and to invite some of our Egyptologists to speak, and also if we like to make it more, we can do in this month of celebration in the schools, that it will be, maybe we can make cooperation with also syndicate of guides, and can explain in schools. This is important for each government in the day of celebration of the governorate, and then each guide can explain and give some knowledge and some information about this monument that you are celebrating, and also about the monument in all the governorate and in all of Egypt. So if we do that, we will have at least celebration with the number of our governorates in all of Egypt. So I think that it will increase.
This will be great. Sir, one final question. Do we have documents or manuscripts handwritten by those who were alive then and wrote some notes, or they wrote what they have seen themselves regarding the Rosetta Stone discovery and what Champollion did?
Sure, that we have some documents about that. So when we speak about these names, also we have studies that made by Sylvester de Sacy and Acriblad in demotic line in Rosetta Stone itself, and their study and their results. We have the famous studies that made out by Thomas Young, that he had a copy of Rosetta Stone in 1814, and also he gave us many information about his study, and all of this is written, and how he compared the names and the name of Ptolemy inside the cartouche in hieroglyphic and in Greek. You know why? Because the text was translated in 3 lines, in hieroglyphic, demotic, and the Greek. Is the same text translated in the 3 languages. So they know the Greek language. So started to compare the name of Ptolemy to know the letter of Ptolemy.
And
they
it
do the same
continued this
thing.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, and they continued till they reach it, and now is a language that we study, a complete language of ancient Egyptian language.
Mr. Ahmed Nour, our historian and researcher, thank you very much for your input, sir, and have a very good day. And by this, we come to the end of our episode. Well, we discussed a number of issues and we had many segments. I hope you enjoyed your time with us. You were in the company of my dear colleague and friend Amal Mukhtar and myself, Nirmina Abdurrahman. Tomorrow is another episode with another crew. But for more details, please log on to www.nileinternational.net. Many thanks for watching.